Okay. Hopefully, Britt will be able to come back over. Told her to go out and then come back. So we'll see. Y'all, I'm sorry about the internet. This is the first time since I've started doing the day shows. This is the first time it's been this glitchy, which is really interesting. So we're gonna hang around and hopefully Britt will come back so that we can do this for her. Um, and because I hate to leave her hanging like this. So please, Britt, if you have come back, let me know so that I know that we can continue. Because I ain't gonna feel right about you giving me something and not being able to do this for you. I'm hoping she will come back. There she is. All right, cool. I was hoping you would pop back in there. I figured you probably would. Um, thank you. Thank you for coming back. Some people just give up and it's, oh, well, it kicked out. I mean, now, I mean, there will be times that if I've been on for a while, I'll be like, well, okay, we'll be done. Uh, but I just pulled your card, so I wasn't going to just leave you hanging like that. I didn't feel right. So, all right. No, no, don't, no, stop. You were doing so good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, well, now it's trying to do the thing again. uh, I had like 4 good days in a row, and now today it's just really went bonkers. Oops. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Is it good? Are we done? Are we done? I hope so. Okay. Now, good grief. I don't know what they're doing up there. They must be pulling up carpet or something. I don't know. Okay, Britt. I'm going to try to do this, and just stop me anytime that you get that you can't. Uh, that you can't understand me. I'll try to keep checking the screen and stuff. Your first card. Um, your first card in the reading is the situation card. This is a way to look at the current situation. This card is the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands represents an individual that's impulsive, they're fiery, and they love a challenge. They are strong and prefer to act rather than dream about taking action or planning. Um, they can be a great manifester, and they love physical action and can be intuitive. As a situation, it suggests a need for one to embrace the qualities to improve their life. So, there may be, in accordance with the the whole thing with the apartment, that you need to, take on this kind of mentality of, hey, cool, this is going to happen. I couldn't say that it's something that that you won't or can't do as an individual on an individual basis. But I feel like that this is more like a you can tend to be reserved sometime. And this is telling you to be more forward about yourself, about your interests. And I think it will be something that could help you along the way. Now, the next card is the card that represents the challenge to the situation. This card is card number 4 of the major arcana. The card that is the Emperor, or in this deck, all otherwise known okay, cool. All right. I think this is a reminder to not be reserved. I still think that this is like, you can have your times of being reserved, you can have your times of being reserved because you feel like that maybe you can be a little bit overpowering, um, because you realize that you are this kind of individual. And I think this is more of a, hey, by the way, you you don't need to tune it down as much. Um, the challenge to this is the emperor, the father. The father can represent an authoritarian figure uh, in one's life. One may need to learn to take their power back, or need to be more like an emperor. So I feel like that this is more like a repres- representation. There we go. Um, this is more of a representation of probably the landlord, um, more than likely. Um, and I don't know. I'm going to assume this is probably the first time you've had um, dealings with this particular individual or group, as far as, any kind of renting goes or something like that. Okay. And I do see some points here where we may be getting some buffering, so just hang tight with me. The next card in this reading is the advice card. The advice card is the Ten of Cups. This deck is the Ten of Cauldrons. It's the same thing. Um, and it represents there being a strong sense of joy and belonging, a time to celebrate with family. Um, One is full of emotional potential. Um, oh no, one's full emotional potential has been reached. So the advice here is basically um, making the family play. Yes, more buffering. I know. I am so sorry. uh, the advice here is making the family play. Um, Making being like really upbeat about, how that this is something that you really need for your family. Um, that maybe even that this is like a way for you to have a step up uh, and that you're not necessarily looking for uh, a give me, but more that you're uh, wanting to be able to come into a position that's going to allow you to be able to grow and be able and your family to be able to grow. Um, so that's what I'm kind of feeling with this. Um, the last card is the outcome card. I also look at that as like the what we the possible lessons that we can learn. Um, the card in that position is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups represents as a person someone that's dreamy, sensitive, and in touch with their emotions. They are constantly moving forward, but they are not rushing. Uh, they may be artistic or ethereal, uh, and very much so spiritually curious. Um, as a situation, it suggests one is moving forward with one's dreams nicely, no rush or urgency. So, uh, I feel like that this is saying that don't be too concerned about it. It looks like that it's fairly well a done deal. Um, Suggestion of moving forward with your dreams nicely. Um, really, really kind of points to that. Um, so I wouldn't worry too much about being in a hurry. I think this is the one thing that we can take from this, and I try to come at this from an angle of what can we take from this rather than what can we expect, but what we can take from this um, is to not be not be in a rush. Like we may want this, yes, and it makes sense to try and get that and have that done, but I mean uh we're not going to get anywhere any faster if we try to rush the thing, okay? So just be yourself is what this comes down to. Be yourself and be honest uh, you said this actually is for your family. You're doing this for your family, for a more stable environment. Well, then, really, really play that up. Um, Not that you need to beg for a place to live, but I mean, realistically, you got to do you got to do what's best for you and yours. So, uh, anyways, I hope this has helped. I hope this is kind of. I feel like you needed some peace, more so rather than clarity. Um, that you were going in the right direction. I feel like this is saying that you are. I feel like that you um, have no reason to worry that what you're doing is not what you need to do, because it very obviously, in my opinion, is. And so I wouldn't worry too much about it, really. Um, so, anyways, there's that. I hope that's helped. Why? Well, you are very welcome. You're very welcome, Britt. It's fine. I understand this lagging. Like I said, the past like 4 days that I've done this at this time of day, I haven't had this kind of trouble with it, and then all of a sudden now I'm having all kinds of trouble with it. So go figure, right? Um, but yeah. If there's anything else that you need help with, or you would like to dig a little deeper into some other things, uh, I don't know. I don't know what you got going on, but anyways, uh, just know that I'm here, and know that you can message me to get set up for a private session, and I'll be more than glad to help you out, give you some kind of peace, or uh, what have you. I don't claim to be a psychic. I don't claim to be a medium. I am a intuitive reader, and a spiritual healer and advisor, and that's where I stand. But whatever we can do within that scope of practice, I'd be more than happy to do for you. Just reach out to me at any of the given avenues there, and I'll be more than happy to assist in that. All right, my friends, I'm going to turn the music up. I'm going to be right back, and we'll continue on, see what else we can get into this afternoon, and maybe the internet will actually you're very welcome. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hon. We'll be right back. We'll continue this thing. See what else we can do for you peoples. Man, I was kind of digging that. Boy, wow, that was kind of a funky beat, but it's nice. Give me just a moment, please. Yeah, I thought that somebody was knocking at the door. I guess not. And it's carpet layers upstairs, so it's probably what I heard. Okay. Let's get Sandy situated here. Now, Sandy, I have been having a little bit of issues with my upload today. I do ask that you be patient with me as we try to get through this thing, and maybe we can get it all in. So let me scroll back up here so that I can actually see what you said. 11, 21, and 29. Okay. So the first deck, that's a good mix, I believe. There we go. This is the court cards. The first deck has been shuffled, and there is a cut. Card 11. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. This next deck is the Major Arcana. That has been shuffled, and there's a good cut, and is card 21, so 22, 21. And then the last deck. Let's just try to make this a little easier on this one. This time, anyways. I feel like I need to do it one more time. Something about that one wasn't quite there. That felt a little bit better. 29. And going. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And Aaliyah, hello, Aaliyah. Okay, Sandy. Sandy. And anybody else that is in chat or otherwise watching, whether it's on YouTube or Twitch, please like, share, subscribe. Really help us out here at Guide of the Light Live. Sandy, your court card is the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands symbolizes entering into something new or a new stage in the relationship. There could be a challenge, but it's a positive thing which will broaden one's perspective. Aaliyah, yes you may. I have Sandy ahead of you, and then you would be next. So that is your court card. Let me move over to your major arcana card. And Sandy, your major arcana card is the card number 5. And the card number 5 from the major arcana is the Hierophant. The Hierophant could indicate a partner that teaches one a great spiritual wisdom, but one should remember to stay true to themselves. For singles, they may find the path of wisdom through meditation and prayer. And then your lower 40 card, let me get the definitions out and then I'll tie all of this together. Okay, Sandy? Your lower 40 card is the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands suggests that one should follow their intuition in making decisions for their highest good. And for singles, that one may be thinking about if they should stay work oriented or if they should start dating. So So um, the challenge that the Page of Wands refers to, I believe, is this kind of spiritual lesson thing that the High Priest talks about, or that the Hierophant talks about. Um, because we're talking about, broadening one's perspective. Um, so with with getting into dating, there may be some things that we may have to learn or relearn, for that matter. Um, then taking that and looking at the Two of Wands, talking about following your intuition, um, and talking about, making a decision on if you should stay work oriented or if you should start dating. Um, it's really kind of, this is like another aspect of that challenge. Okay, do you stay work oriented, or do you go ahead and try to start dating? Either path is a viable option, but what we have to remember is that we got to do what is best for our highest self, for our highest good. Okay? So maybe try not to get too hung up about what is coming for you in love, as much as finding what you truly want and desire. Okay? Do you stay work oriented and not focus any attention on relationships, or do you go ahead and start taking some time for yourself and start trying to find that person that will help you through your spiritual lessons? Okay, so that's kind of the way to look at this here. I think that whatever you decide is going to be fine. There is no wrong answer here for you. Um, just don't get down on yourself for staying work oriented, or don't get down on yourself for dating. Uh, you know, because that's something that can happen too. Is, we kind of put the work oriented side of us aside and start focus on our love relationships, and so on, and then we feel guilty that we're not focused on the work side of stuff, whenever in reality it there's no need to be too concerned about it. So just don't let it get you down is all. Um, Move forward with it. If that's the way that you're wanting it, that you are wanting to go, because you feel like you're in a stable enough position, uh, physically, um, to at least start looking, then by all means, I would say, you can do that. Um, and I don't think that you'll have any trouble. Given the Hierophant, I don't think you'll have any trouble, because that's that card kind of um, points toward the fact that there really there will be someone. Uh, it just doesn't point toward any particular individual or type of individual. Okay, so I hope that has at least given you some clarity on direction, um, and whether or not that you're doing the right thing or not. Because I know that can be a really hard thing to um, come up with or accept, or what have you as well. Uh, is to sit here and say, well, I mean, I have this thing. I would like to find somebody, but I don't know how. I don't know how legitimate this ends up being, because I want to be able to do this, but then I also want to be able to still work, you know. So just don't get down on yourself over it. Let's see. Aaliyah, Jada Scott, you are after Aaliyah as long as Aaliyah is still in the chat. If anybody would like to send a tip, the links are in the description, or in, well, there's a link to the tip page in the description, or there should be. Then there are links floating around in the chat in there. And actually, it's just before Aaliyah. But you can click on any of those links. Got one link that I need to fix because it's not set right. Anyways, and send a tip any of those ways, and I will be very grateful for that. Let me go and fix that one. Aaliyah, are you here? Let me check something here. And Jada, my simple answer to that is uh, expect everything. Expect everything. But don't don't get hyper vigilant about it. Okay. Is there no one else? Yeah, I know I'm working on that. Just right there in front of your face, too, aren't I? Here, let's give you this. At least that'll be a little less harsh. I assume so. Yeah, ask away, Jada. I mean, I'll do what I can to answer. Okay. Yeah. So what it sounds like to me is that you're asking me to asking for a question that implies fortune telling, which I do not do. So there are posts, there are chats posted that express that um, I'm just being forward. I'm not trying to sound necessarily mean, but I I try to be very forward about myself not being a psychic or a medium. Um, I my title is a intuitive reader, uh, spiritual healer, and advisor. Okay, so basically, what I do is I provide spiritual healing and advising through interpretive readings and that being done through the tarot or some instances archangel cards. As far as telling you whether you will be successful if you become an entrepreneur, that's not my area of expertise to be able to do. Now, that's not to say that those answers may or may not come up in a reading, but if I were to give that reading to you, I would have to pre-emphasize the fact that none of what I say can be taken as 100% fact and accurate. For saying that this directly pertains to the future and is exactly what is going to happen. So because of that, I do not give that kind of reading. That falls under being a medium. Again, that doesn't mean that information can't come up, but I don't claim to be a psychic or medium. PNO. Yes, it is. Actually, I'm surprised that you had to ask. I do not make attempt to reach out to people who have passed on. That is not my profession. That is not my calling. As I said, that doesn't mean that during a reading that information couldn't come forward. But though I don't reach out you would need to talk to a psychic medium. They would be the type of individual that would be able to do that because they are trained and specialized in that. The difference between me and what they do is they attempt to approach. What I do is I am only given the information that has allowed me to relay to you. And how you perceive that information is your perception. So I don't know, and I couldn't ask them. I mean, necessarily, I'm not even really asking the cards anything. The cards for me is a tool. Sure, go ahead. So what I could do for you on that is ask what you need to know about that situation and that relationship. Uh, um, I, I, I can't say I don't read other people without their permission. Uh, and as I was stating earlier, that's not to say that during a reading that their feelings or thoughts or emotions couldn't come up in a reading, but I can definitely do a reading that asks what you need to know about that particular relationship. Would that be something you would be interested in? Brady, I told you, I don't do that. Um, if you say anything about it again after I've told you multiple times that I don't do it, then I will be asking you to leave. And if you don't leave, then I will be seeing you out. Okay, Frayed. Afraid I need three numbers for your reading. One between 1 and 16, another between 1 and 22, and a third one between 1 and 40. If you could get those to me, please, that will help us out. Brady, I told you, I do not do that. So if you're welcome to stay. Uh, you're welcome to stay as long as you're respectful and stop asking me to reach out to your dad. Because I've already explained to you that I do not do that. Alright, Frayed. Your first deck has been shuffled and cut. You said card number 4. That first deck is the court cards. This deck is the major arcana. Nice. So those cards have been shuffled, and there is a cut. And I believe you said 12. Okay. All right. Let's get our camera up here. All right. Your court card. Wonderful. Oh, that's not what I want. Your court card is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands represents someone who loves the chase. They still have the taste for adventure, and they love physical pursuits and are not usually ready to commit. As a situation, it can signal that it could signal a love that has come about during travels, but this that would only be really in the presence of other wand cards, because the wand the wand group is, well, it's more representative of traveling and so on. So that's where we would pull that from. There we go. That's a little bit better, anyways. Um, so there's that. Let's go to the major arcana real quick and get that card. Which that card is Justice. Justice in in a reading suggests a healthy relationship. Strong possibility of contracts being signed, like marriage or moving in together. If one is feeling negative about the relationship, then they will get negative results. For singles, it suggests what energy one is putting out there regarding finding a partner is what energy that they will get back. Okay. So let's hold on to those two definitions real quick and get into your lower 40. Your lower 40 is the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles in a relationship reading suggests decisions about finances affecting the relationship. Stay focused and open-minded and flexible. For singles, this may be deciding between two partners of different incomes, or you're juggling your career and finances. So, so what what I kind of see here is a very volatile situation, because on one hand you have this this person that is who they are, okay? They that they really kind of are very attractive for you. They really appeal to you. But at the same time, you they kind of put off this vibe of yeah, maybe we are, maybe we're not, and I'm also kind of getting this they kind of may have a little like something else going on too. like yeah, you two may be talking, but they're also possibly talking to someone else. Um, and it's not that they're hiding this from you. But there's this huh. It's boy, that is rather uh interesting. Okay. Yeah, I see. I was wondering. Okay, that pulls a lot more together. Uh, so I think that's where the complication is. I think that's what kind of makes this hard to make a determination on, as far as because I just don't honestly I don't really see it. I don't feel this is this is not conducive uh, of a relationship moving forward, if that makes sense. Um, this is more of a I think we're giving uh, attention to a situation and giving someone an option that isn't necessarily a viable option. Uh, I mean, I, I, I don't know. I'm not comfortable with it. Okay, hear what I'm saying? So I hope that I hope you've caught on to that. I know it can be a little difficult to hear and not usually what we want to hear or not what we were expecting. But really, it was a very awkward situation feeling for me, and that's what it sounds like it is. Um, but keep your head up and keep moving forward. And because the the right one will come, you just got to let it happen. So, uh, Aaliyah, sure, sure, sure. Give me just a moment here. I'm sorry. Lisa Joe, you may. I got one ahead of you, but give me just a moment here. I'm trying to work on. Oh. Trying to work on a. So if you know someone is as a reader, if someone is comfortable doing that, uncomfortable putting their name to giving a prediction, then by all means, sure. I get it. I understand. I that it's fine. I personally don't do it. It's not necessarily that I would like to not. It's more that for me, it goes outside of the scope of what I do for my particular practice, because my particular practice is to assist people through situations in their life, right? So, can it predict the future? I believe that it can. I believe that it can give us a baseline according to the present particular situation of what could happen. Okay? I don't necessarily believe in the absolute with it when it comes to the tarot and telling the future. Okay. So that's just me. And I know I keep on playing with the thing here, but I'm just trying to get this. I would like to get that glow off, but I guess it's not going to happen. No matter what I do. Oh well. I don't know. Oh well, whatever. So Aaliyah. Oops. There we go. I need 3 numbers for your reading. One between 1 and 16. Another between 1 and 22, and last one between 1 and 40. If you can get those to me, please. then I will be more than happy to get that reading for you. The first deck has been shuffled, and we cut the deck. The first number is 5. And let's see here. Who else? Hannah, I did see you. I'm sorry I hadn't acknowledged you in between a couple of different things here. Thank you. Welcome. If you haven't yet, hit the like button, hit the share button. Get any and all kind of word that you can out there. Okay, your Major Arcana deck has been shuffled. There's the cut. That's card 20. And there was somebody else, but I don't think they're... in the chat anymore. Oh, wait, hang on. Lisa Joe, okay. Yeah, Lisa Joe. Lisa Joe was in here, but I don't see her on my active people. There she is. Yeah, I was just making sure that you was in here, Lisa. I got after I got Leah, then I have you, and then I have Hannah. And I know, I'm sorry, it's not the best quality, but it's about the best that I can do for now. Please forgive me. Ooh, there it is. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, if anyone would like to have a private session, there are my sessions and prices. We get to go into a bit more detail if we do a private session. It would be over the phone or over video call. So that we can, better so that we can better communicate and have a bit of a better connection with that. So there again, it is a 20-minute for $20, 40 minutes for $30, 60 minutes for $40. That is the sale price on my regular private sessions, if anybody that would like to have that. Okay, let's get to Aaliyah's reading here. Aaliyah, your court card is the King of Wands. The King of Wands suggests an individual that is energetic, enthusiastic, fiery, dynamic, and passionate. They like action, travel, and physical activity. Sure. Rolf Harris. Your nephew says, hey. Yeah, okay. Aaliyah, your major arcana card is number one, the Magician. The Magician in a relationship reading suggests this is a relationship where one manifests what they need. One is able to tap into their magic to bring about joy. For singles, it suggests to use one's power for visualization and focus to bring miracles into your love life. So let's hold that and let's go to our lower 40 card. Your lower 40 card is the Seven of Swords. Suggests that there may be interference in the relationship. There could be another party involved, but not necessarily an affair. There may be envy or jealousy and judgment, which could be coming from others. For singles, this is a time to be extra cautious. Okay, so let's take this all together and kind of piece this in. With the King of Wands, I mean, we're very obviously talking about an individual. Now, could this be your Libra? It's possible, but Aaliyah, I don't know. I kind of wonder if this is more you. Would that be correct? I mean, if it's okay if it's not. Obviously. Well, okay. I don't know if Aaliyah, uh, are you still where you can hear me? Okay, people. I mean, I don't mean to be this forward about stuff, but I got to have you to participate in your reading. Uh, so I guess we're gonna wait. Um, well, that looks a lot better. Well, I don't know what happened. But you know, y'all, if you're listening, uh, then then that's cool. But uh, y'all, here's the thing. For me to do a proper reading, I need to have participation. So when I go to start doing your reading, if you step away and there's a question that I have, and you don't come back, then I have no way to continue your reading, because that puts me at a writer at the equivalent of a writer's block. Okay, and you know, I mean, I get it. We all live very busy lives, but I mean, I'm here trying to assist you and trying to help you find clarity in some of your situations. And without you being able to be here for me to do the reading, then there's no way that I can do the reading. Okay? So, I mean, it's not like you're going to go to someone to have a reading done and then say, hey, here's my question, by the way, and then leave. Okay? You're going to stay there. Now, my stream's not been down. I haven't had hardly any kind of lag in the past, well, 2 hours. And I've been left here. So, I'm just gonna say that maybe for today I need to stop, because this is starting to affect me in a way that I don't really feel comfortable continuing on today. And please don't get me wrong, but I have to have participation. And it kind of irks me a little bit whenever people leave and I ask a question and they're not here to answer it. It's a little bit of a pet peeve. So Aaliyah, if you would like to have this reading done, I will do this reading for you. In fact, I'm going to write your name down and the 3 cards that I have here so that when you do want to have that reading done and you have time to stick with me to do it, then then we can do that. Okay? So okay. All right, and then let's see. Hannah Dugan. I don't see you on my active active users list, but you could be listening. So if you are available, please. Wait, hang on here. Actually, no. I think. No, Lisa Joe. I am so sorry. Lisa Joe. I don't see you on my active users list, but if you are nearby, and are available to have your reading done, I am more than happy to assist you in that as well. So then Lisa Joe would be the one up next, and then Hannah Dugan. And then it looks like that is all, unless Matthew Harris Gaming wanted to have a reading done, but I think that was just a drive-by person looking for a free shout out or something. Okay, well, then let's wrap this up, shall we? I really don't know where to go with this, or even where to begin. Hello, True Blue. Just getting ready to end True Blue, but if you would like to have a reading, I can do a reading for you. I have a suggested tip menu. Is what I have. I don't necessarily require people to pay, but if you would like to have a reading done, you can, or which it's going to be kind of limited because we are on the stream and not and not, in a private session. I have private session available, which can be done here. Let me get that up. Here, let's turn that off. My private sessions are for 20 minutes is $20 right now, anyways. 40 minutes is $30. 60 minutes is $40. I also do Reiki. I am a Reiki master. For the short session is $25. For the long session is $40. You can text, call, or WhatsApp me through this mobile number here, or the mobile number that's scrolling at the bottom of the screen, or there's also a mobile number that's going through the chat right now. But those are, the options that I have. Well, like I said, what I do on here is a free what I do on here is a free reading with suggested tip donations. How well then? Oh well then, when will you be on? Cause I want to hold you up. Oh, I don't want to hold you up. Well, you wouldn't be holding me up. You wouldn't be holding me up. The stream kind of got slow, and people who were in line cut out. So I just I went ahead, decided that I was going to go ahead and close it up for the day. But if you want to have a reading done, then that's fine. Otherwise, I'm trying to get on. It's 3:25 my time now. I try to get on no later than 1 o'clock p.m. my time on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So tomorrow I hope to be on by no later than 1 o'clock. Now that will depend upon a few different things, but that would be the plan. Of course, right now it looks like that my internet is trying to give me some fits, so it might be best to wait until tomorrow. But however you want to do that is fine with me. I mean, I can go longer. I can go longer. That's not a problem. It was just, like I said, it was getting slow. I had some people in here that had asked questions and didn't stick around for their reading. And then whenever they did stick around for their reading, they left in the middle of the reading. And and so, I wasn't able to do a reading for them because, there are questions that come up that I need to ask. And so, I mean, that's one of those things. So, no, I mean, I can stay on for a bit longer. That's not a problem. Yeah, most certainly. See, True Blue had stepped in first. So if you don't mind, let me see if True Blue. True, do you want to go ahead and get a reading? I mean, I'm more than happy to go ahead and do it. Okay, Samantha, it looks like True has went ahead and uh, stepped out. So, yes, if you would like to have a reading, I'd be more than happy to do one for you. I'll make yours the last one of. I'll make yours the last one of the day. Help me end this. Help me end this stream on a positive note, huh? Absolutely. So stick around, Samantha. Stick around, and we'll see what we can do for you on that. Um, ah. There it goes. Samantha, I need three numbers for your reading. One between 1 and 16, another between 1 and 22, and the last one between 1 and 40. No, that it's fine. It's fine. It's expected. There's always going to be some kind of a delay. Part of the reason why I have not only my regular chat up on my streaming software, but I also have the chat up on YouTube on my phone, so that I stay as close to up to date in between one of the few different ones that I have up. One of them will show up the chat sooner than the other one, somewhere along the way, right? Okay, so we have 8, 22, and 28. The first deck, this is the court card deck, has been shuffled, and there is the cut. Let's get you a better picture here. And it's the 8th card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this deck here, this is the Major Arcana deck, and those cards also have been shuffled. There is the cut. You said card number 22. We'll just pull that card off the bottom there, and that is card number 22. The last deck is the lower 40 of the Minor Arcana, and those cards also have been cut, and there is shuffled, and there is the cut. And this is card 28. All right, so your court card is the King of Cups. Let me turn this on real quick so that, yeah, there we go. The King of Cups suggests someone that is a romantic at heart. They will listen to you as opposed to others. They are someone that ends up opening up our creativity, our heart, and our spirituality. As a situation, it suggests that it may help if one would embrace more of the King of Cups qualities. So, let's go to the major arcana real quick and get the next card. The major arcana, the card for the major arcana is the card number 10, the Wheel of Fortune. This suggests that one's relationship is part of one's destiny. It is up to them how they choose to embrace their lessons. Don't get hung up on the right one. All relationships are valuable. And then the Six of Cups. 4, 6. The Six of Cups suggests that this appears to be a stable, nurturing relationship, but there is no growth. This is good for now, but this may not be a good relationship for long term. Yeah, so given what you've told me, I'm going to say that this King of Cups this is him, but what it is if this were to have come out, if I were someone that read reverses, okay, then this would be him. I don't necessarily feel like he's right now, anyways, that romantic type person. I don't not at this point of this relationship. He may have been at some point, or they may have been at some point, but now things have kind of changed, for a lack of better term, and it's kind of left you wondering and wanting more of what you had when you first got together, or maybe even not when you first got together, but just as of a few years ago. With the wheel in your reading, this is kind of a turning point, okay? So the Wheel of Fortune kind of sets up this thing of I'm either going to start over here with something completely, totally new, or I'm going to start over here with something that I already know and uh, can grow into and grow from. So, then we take that, pair that with the Six of Cups, where at one point in time, this was a very stable and nurturing relationship. And actually, here's the thing about this one. One of the key words here is it appears to be like this. Is the word appears is actually in the definition of this, right? It appears to be a stable, nurturing relationship. All right, I think maybe we might be back. Samantha, are you still there? I see that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Oh well, I think she knows. I think she knows. I don't think that needs any further explanation. So, folks, I am going to be heading out. I just got to call it done. Fought with this thing long enough today, and so yeah. So here it is. Be patient. Be patient. There's a lot of stuff that we got to go through to know and understand what's going on in all of the different situations and so on and so forth. So, just hold yourself in a positive light as much as you can. and be willing to allow people to be imperfect and things to be imperfect and, well, time to be imperfect. I mean, really, that is my biggest thing today. I mean, I preach this whole thing of, do what's best for your highest good and for the betterment of humanity. Well, I mean, it's not a joke thing. It's not a haphazard explanation or, whatever. So, go get do that. Do that which is best for your highest good. In a way that is for the betterment of humanity. I thank each and every individual that participated today. It was very great having everyone here, even with the internet issues. It's unfortunate that we had the issues that we had today with the internet and with guests. Because I don't want to ever see have to become the bad guy and saying that you don't need to look, if you don't stop, then this is going to happen. Because I'm not the bad guy. I'm not I don't know, there might be some people that would say that I am because I'm me, but anyways, light and love. I don't know what else to say. It's been good no matter what. I mean, really, honestly, truly, realistically, how many other ways can I put that? Anyways, all right. I'm gonna go. I got some other stuff I need to do and take care of. So, peace, love, joy, happiness to all that are out there. Thank you, and be blessed.